me hear you say. Let 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 me hear you say. As I double down on this staircase, I'ma protect what's mine like a home base. In that case, I'm the little engine that could waiting on 53rd Street, cause urban legends are good and that's the big scoop. Nothing fabricated. If you're gonna get Marty, then freeze frame the visual data. Running into cool jerks like Frankie G, you will face the music more than Sewer King, cause timing is everything. Hogan with the stopwatch for a fight. It's not a secret when Gerald when he rides a bike. I'm the bold kid that you want to avoid. I make him say the whole thing, Rhonda Wellington Lloyd, cause I was born to be a geek with a glass of nut. Stay clear of Wittenberg, Tucker out in the spot. So, and you'll be fine. The bullies in due time can catch a dangerous lumber from all of these Mickey K lines. Let me hear you say. 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 I'm a product of my environment. From Jolly Ollie to the Pigeon Man. Pin game special coming straight out of Wanky Land. Better call Simmons for my true crown. I've been on my Robbie Fisher the way I be making moves now. I handle beef like I'm Marty Green, so Susan can keep the money by any means. Yeah, she worked for it, her role don't need an Oscar. If you read too deep, you an imposter like Madam Blanche. By any chance you encounter any laughing lady, I can see how the headless cabbie would be going crazy. Yahoo, so the proof's in the lemon pudding, but turning down $1 million is kinda off-putting. It's just business, Torvo, when you do the math, I see more stuff and Pasquinate with a cheating path. Word to Gertrude, call me agent number 9. I keep my wins simple like father at Christmas time. Let me hear you say. 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 Let me hear you say.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, blurs and nerds of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It is I, Navy Montel, your frosty bearded BlerdCon here. Hopefully you guys are taking care of yourself. Do what I tell you to always do. Hopefully you're washing these, covering this. Stay as far away as you need to, looking out for yourselves, your loved ones, and each other. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I have been struggling all day to figure out what I was going to say in reference to this video, because this video is going to talk about BlerdCon 2026, which is in the books, and Geeknik was a rousing success. Now, for those of you who have never heard of BlerdCon, it is an all-inclusive 3-day convention that focuses on the Black nerd experience, and it is an inclusive space. It is a safe space. It is where you can celebrate everything as far as your fandoms, and we come together. It's a cookout. It's a reunion. It's a vibe all weekend from Friday until Sunday. 24 hours is pretty ambitious, but this was our 9th year. Next year is going to be number 10. And the fact that we have made it 10 years is incredible. I am proud to be a part of this because I am one of the staffers since day one, and I run the tabletop gaming aspect of the convention. And this year was our biggest. Oh goodness, it was huge. Let me tell you, everyone who came, whether it was your first time or your second or third time, your multiple visits, everybody had a good time. And you know, I was trying to figure out what I was going to say, but I was able to get some clips from and talk to some of the folks who were there. And I asked them a few questions, and I wanted their time to shine. So take a look at this. What was your favorite thing about this weekend?
My favorite thing about this weekend, the new people. The new people. We had so many people come out from different parts of the world. I heard we had somebody come in from Europe. That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
We had somebody come in from Europe.
Okay.
The day after the convention last year, we sold out of all 300 of our VIPs. Like 24 hours after it ended.
Wow.
We sold out of all 300 VIPs.
Wow. If you could describe BlerdCon in one word.
Oof, just one?
Just one. You only get one.
Oh, that's a hard one. I have two in mind, but I'm gonna go ahead and say reunion. Whether you know these people or not, you will make a friend, and they will expect you to be back next year.
Would you recommend BlerdCon?
Would I recommend BlerdCon? Would I recommend BlerdCon? So far, this is the only convention that I have come back to.
Wow.
This is the only. I've gone to KatsuCon. I've been to Renaissance fairs. I've been to Baltimore Comic Con. BlerdCon is my only convention that I purposefully come back to.
Wow.
Like over and over and over again.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Nugget.
Thank you so much.
Go.
My name is DJ Scrape. I'm from New York.
My name is DJ Cooper. I'm from California.
What is the one thing about this convention that brings you back?
The vibe, the aura, the ethnicity, the feel, the food,
The culture.
and the music.
Would you recommend BlerdCon to anyone?
1,000%.
Definitely.
2,000%.
If you could describe BlerdCon in one word.
That's a good one. That's a good one. In one word,
Beyond amazing.
that's two.
That's two words.
Two words.
Extravagant.
Okay.
Euphoric.
Ooh.
So,
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
I like that one.
Ooh, okay.
Euphoric.
Thank you, fellas. I appreciate it.
Yes.
All right. What's your name and where you from?
Hi man, it's JG Collection. I'm from Pittsburgh, PA.
How was your BlerdCon weekend?
It was a great experience out of town. Met some celebrities, met some great comic book creators. It's a vibe. Everybody needs to come in.
What was your favorite part of the whole commission?
Man, the late night parties. Man.
I should have known. I should have known. So, if you could describe this convention in one word.
Family, man. It's like a cookout. It's a vibe. You know, this is one of the best cons to feel at home.
I love it. Thank you, man.
Man, no doubt.
So, hey, y'all. One of my favorite people is here, and I wanted to get her opinion on this. So, introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Amber, Sailor Ignite,
Where are you from?
from Nashville.
Okay. How was BlerdCon for you this year?
It's been pretty good. I'm liking it.
What was your favorite part of the con?
It's just like very intentionally and unapologetically black. Like, I don't know. It's like there are other cons that are like black cons, but like this one feels like very much like a black experience versus just like black people just being here.
Okay. If you could sum up BlerdCon in one word.
Oh, one word. I've seen a lot of people walking around with that like nigga Sega thing, so it'll just be like niggas.
You know what? I'll accept that. It'll go on YouTube just fine. Thank you so much, my dear.
Yes, I can see.
We have three lovely people who have come to BlerdCon. Who are you folks?
I'm Cordero.
Where you from, Cordero?
I'm from New York.
There you go.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Vanta. Vanta creates on all platforms, and I am from Brooklyn.
And I'm Fox. I'm from the Bronx.
The trifecta. Okay. How was this weekend for y'all?
It was lit.
Amazing.
Very lit. Very lit.
It was a time.
Yes,
There
it was
was
a
a
time.
time you missed.
Yes.
Did y'all have a favorite part of the convention?
I would say our panel.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed
I love
our panel.
panels. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Uh,
love teaching.
the parties are always great, man. It's like my fourth year doing this. Yeah, it's lit over here.
The parties are always
yes.
great. The
Yeah.
parties are always
Never
Yeah.
been a complaint.
All right, so here's the important question. Give me one word to describe BlerdCon.
family.
Okay.
I was gonna say community. It's really all where it is here. Yeah.
Love.
Three best words ever.
Yeah.
Follow these folks on social media. Where can they find you, Cordero?
2GTV, Cordero No More, Jump Entertainment. We're all over the place.
And the fight machine herself.
Foxtail ZZ.
Thank you, guys. So what you see from these clips are people who are expressing their genuine love and giving what one word describes it. And the main word that keeps describing it is community and family. I don't know about any other convention. I've gone to conventions for years. I've attended some of the largest ones, some of the smallest ones, but I have never felt the camaraderie and the family and the closeness that I have felt with BlerdCon. And I'm not just saying this because I'm part of one of the folks who contributes to bring it together. I'm talking about it from a lifelong blurred perspective, because there are conventions where people can go and you can be nerds, but do you feel like you belong? Do you feel like that your presence is appreciated? Do you feel like you can meet your mutuals and see you? Because as a black nerd, I have longed for years to go into a space, to go to an event where I see us celebrating, and we're welcoming anyone who wants to come in. But remember, you got to read the room. Make sure you keep your situational awareness on strong and keep your head on the swivel, because some people will come into a space and try to make it their own without realizing that it's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. We can't take away from any of the other conventions out there, the larger ones, and never would I do that, because they've set the standard and they've gotten their own place, and that's fine. However, if you ever want to come to a con where black joy is the standard, where acceptance can come from a familiar face or someone you've never met, where you can get a compliment on a cosplay that you worked on, whether it was for 5 days, 5 months, or a total year, whether you can go to a panel, sit down, look from your right into your left, and you see people that look just like you, celebrating just like you, and they're there to have a good time, where disrespect and bullying and harassment is not tolerated, where cosplay is not always consent, and if it's consented, that's a different story altogether. But it's a place where you can drop your guard, be yourself, and not feel like you have to put on airs. Now, there are some people who don't like Blerd for whatever reason. They will say, well, it didn't come up to the standards I was thinking. The events were lame. There weren't a lot of people, and the this and that and the other. And I can't do anything about the people who complain. I can only give it from my perspective. But what my perspective showed is that every face that I saw, every person that I talked to, whether I knew them for years or I met them for the first time, they had that light of joy and just happiness of being in a place where they are acknowledged and seen and felt like they've come to an event where they're not tossed to the side. They're not an outlier. They're not an alien, if you will. Because let me tell you, people were showing up and showing out. Cosplays on point. Panels, workshops, concerts. You had DJs all over the place. You had gaming. The celebrities we had there. We had Godfrey and Redman. They were walking around the con freely, giving and receiving the same love. And how many conventions can you say where a celebrity can walk around and don't feel rushed or crowded, or they have to be guarded by their bodyguards all the time? Where creativity is welcome, and even differences of opinion can be appreciated and seen and acknowledged, because we're not going to see the same things the same way. But in a space like this where it's us, things don't denigrate into an argument. They don't turn into a fight. And if someone's in trouble, we all come together as a collective to help the best way we can. I speak from experience to say we are not perfect. BlerdCon is not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. However, it's perfect for us to be in a space, a curated space, where you can be anything and everything with zero judgment, all love and acceptance. I wasn't going to make this video long because honestly, you can always see it on my face. Whenever I bring up one of my badges, and this was the latest one, and even our VIP badges, come on, y'all. Come on. Absolute fire. The level of creativity and intuitiveness and hard work that has gone into this convention is unsurpassed, and it can't be taken for granted. So for everyone who's gotten their VIP badge or you got a regular badge, thank you for supporting this convention. From someone who's been here since day one, whose tabletop room was only 8 games and half of a room, to where it's flourished, where we've got tournaments and werewolf, and we have a booth in there, and oh, the vendors were on point. Everything you could think of that you could possibly want was there, whether it was comics, novels, artwork, cosplay, apparel, you name it. Everybody came there and they supported. But the greatest thing about this is that people want to come back. They want to come back and celebrate next year. Next year's theme, oh, it's absolute fire. So, if you weren't able to make it this year, that's all right. Come next year. Come to 2027. BlerdCon 2027 Slam is going to be amazing. And yes, your boy will be there. I will be there along with my fellow staffers, the volunteers who were the lifeblood of this convention. And definitely shout outs to the Hyatt Regency Crystal City and the Hilton National Arlington Landing for just being our hosts and providing us with the space for us to thrive and be our best nerdy and blerdy selves. And if you want to come, go to the website. We're getting information out slowly but surely. But don't deny yourself this opportunity. Oh, and just so you know, if you weren't able to be there, Blerd Station did a live stream on Friday and Saturday and part of Sunday where there were interviews and you could see people walking back and forth in their cosplays. So go check that out, because even if you couldn't come, we tried to bring it to y'all, and it was a wonderful moment. And I'm grateful and I'm always appreciative, because it's, oh my gosh, this convention is what we have needed for a long time. And a lot of people have put their hard work in there. Some people have come, they have gone, but BlerdCon still moves forward to provide a space for us to enjoy ourselves, to be ourselves, and most importantly, to continue to stay nerdy, stay geeky, stay sexy. I'll see y'all in 2027. You better be there. All right. I will talk to y'all later.